everybody, I am Monica from tlcmonica.com. On this channel you will find videos all about teaching ESL online and how to grow your brand so that you can walk away from that 9 to 5. On one of my last videos I promised if I added another online company I would give you all of the details. So here I am. But before I get started, please help me out and go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that little bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I currently still do work with VIP Kid and Palfish, and while I love working with both companies, no, I'm not leaving either one. I have been wanting to teach outside of ESL. I literally just mentioned this to my husband about 2, maybe 3 months ago, that if there was a US company that did online teaching similar to what I've been doing, I would be all over it. And that's when I found Outschool. So here's just a couple of things about Outschool in case you haven't heard or are still learning about it. Outschool was founded in 2015 out of San Francisco, California. They offer over 15,000 unique classes, and the classes meet via group video chat. Families can also choose a class based on their need. And what's really awesome is that my daughters just finished taking their first couple of classes through them, and I love the platform and how everything is set up on the parent side, so I can just imagine how it will be once I start teaching. So I'm super excited. Okay, so how do you apply? Just like with Palfish, there is no degree required. You must be 18 years old. You can work any hours, and this is my favorite part because the students are literally all over the US and in other countries, but it goes off of your time zone. You must reside full-time in either the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, or New Zealand. You determine the price per student, per class, the class size, and the length of the class. You create the content. Now, before you stress out about having to create content, remember, you're really just putting in that work on the front end. Once you put a class together and it's approved, you can teach that class as many times as you want, unless you decide to add more classes later on, or you end up needing to update the classes that you have done. All of your work is done on the front end. So when it comes to creating content, that's really the biggest part, and it's over. You just teach. So here's a tip, because it can take a few days for your class to get reviewed and approved. So go ahead and start planning out any other classes that you think you want to teach. That way, as soon as you get your class approved and you know that your format worked and you don't need to tweak anything format-wise, you can go ahead and submit your other classes. Easy, right? It took me exactly a week and a half from the time I applied until I got my first class approved. And I gave myself about 2 weeks before my first scheduled class. That way I could have time to create more class content and send them in for approval. As long as you're very detailed in your description of the class, you really shouldn't have a problem getting your classes approved. If you want any help, I offer free coaching to all of my referrals, and I have live one-on-ones with a lot of email communication in between. And also, if you've been denied during the application process, I am more than happy to review what you submitted and see what you can change to resubmit your application. So feel free to reach out to me either by commenting below or sending me an email. I'm super excited to start teaching with Outschool, and I look forward to bringing you along with me. Catch you later.